Hey YouTube, my name is Raymond. I'm here to do a review / give my opinions on the new items, trying to rank them on how good I think they will be or they are. Because right here, as you see, I have a PB account just for this video. I haven't posted in like God knows how many years on this channel, but I was thinking to put actually some time here and post some videos. And the other day I was thinking of making kind of like some series in terms of what you might ask. The first series is going to be like me uploading just random gameplay from my main account where I play at my peak performance while I'm talking and giving information about the game. Another series which I would like to make, and I think is going to benefit a lot of viewers, is going to be me getting an account to Iron or having an account on Iron and making a video for each division. So let's say on Iron, making a first video on Iron, how to climb Iron, and the more we climb, so let's say we get out of Iron into a Bronze, we're gonna upload 2 or 3 videos, because in Bronze there are more people, and it's quote-unquote harder. In Silver even more, in Gold even more, in Platinum even more, and that's kind of like covering every single player at the game, and I think those videos will be so much good for the viewers and for people who are watching on how to climb. Those are going to be totally free. All you have to do is like subscribe, and if you will enjoy those series, you can also share it with your friends. And actually I was thinking also about another series, which is me reviewing professional league games from various regions, just giving my thoughts and just analyzing the gameplay. That's about that one. But for now, we have new items. We have new items which are gonna change the game. I think is gonna change the game quite a bit. It's gonna change how the game is being played, and that's what I love about League of Legends, because every year they add something new or they change something completely that it makes the game feel fresh. And that's why League has been around forever, and as long as they're doing that consistent and they're keeping the same core gameplay, the game is going to last forever. So we're going to review each mythical item first, step by step, then we're going to go and move on with other items such as legendary items, and that's going to be everything covered from new items. Now moving on back here to the mage mythic items. So first here we have Everfrost, 80 ability power, 200 health, 600 mana, and 10 ability haste. And the active, so this is an active item, deal 100 plus 30% magic damage in a cone. Okay, so I visualize that. Slowing enemies by 65% for 1.5 seconds. Enemies at the center of the cone are rooted instead. 45% cooldown on the active. Mythic passive grants all other legendary items 15 ability power. Okay, I see. This item looks going to be a very core item on the AP champions. Just like now we have what's the standard item, like Morello. I think this is going to be the new quote-unquote Morello, but with an active, and I think the active is going to be really insane. Why? Let's say, for example, in a mid game, and random AP champion will have around 500 AP. So 500 AP 500 AP, 50% of that is 250. 30% of that is gonna be, let's say, close to 100 something. So around mid game, this active will do around 250 in terms of damage, but also the main thing is gonna be that root, and this item will be deadly, in my opinion, for a champion like Sylas. You have ability power, you have health, you have mana, You have cooldown, ability haste. I'm gonna do after I review each item. I'm gonna talk about ability haste. Ability haste, I think it got kind of like a hit. But yeah, but I like the fact that when you hit them in the center of that cone, they are rooted. That's why I'm thinking about Silas. Well, first thing that comes in my mind is Silas. Just rushing on you, jumping on you, and rooting you, and doing a lot of damage. Now we move on to the Hextech Rocket Belt. 80 ability power, 250 health, and 15 ability haste. Okay, active Hextech Hex Bolt, dash in the target direction, unleashing an arc of magic missiles that deal 200 to 300 plus 15% magic damage, then gain 75% move speed towards an enemy champion for 2 seconds, 40% cooldown in terms of active. And also Mythic passive, grants all over legendary items 5 magic penetration. I see. Another really good item. Another really good item. Especially that now it gives like 75% move speed. This is really huge. Really, really huge. This item, first thing that it comes to my mind is like how you can use this item on a champion now that does not have a dash. Like for example Cassio. On Cassio this item will be nuts. Why would be nuts? Because you're getting ability power, you're getting cooldown, and 15 ability haste. If I'm not mistaken, is 10% in terms of cooldown. You're getting health, which is needed, but also you're getting a dash, which it does damage. But the move speed, that move speed with you hitting the Q plus the E and stuff like that, I think Cassio is going to be really, really amazing with this item. And then we have other users like Vladimir, amazing on Vladimir. So yeah, that's about that. Liandry, shit, I cannot read that name. Whatever. 80 ability power, 600 mana, 20 ability haste. Torment, dealing damage with abilities, cause an enemy to burn for 15 blah 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 for 4 seconds. They lose 5% magic resist per second. Oh shit, okay. Okay, so if you're fighting them, they're gonna lose a lot of magic resist. This is actually really, really good for, again, to play versus tanks. And also here we see anti-tank. Unique passive, again, grants all over legendary items 5 ability haste. Okay, that's pretty decent. I think this is really good, but I don't see it as a main item versus squishy targets. I think this is an amazing item versus tanks. Now we have here Luden's Tempest. Okay, they removed the echo. They removed the echo because echo is so broken that even on names it's a little bit frightened. So they removed the echo. Now it's Luden Tempest. 80 ability power, 10 magic penetration, 600 mana. Now I'm getting a picture here. A picture that is, I don't know, it's like 600 mana on each item. That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana and a lot of skills that are going to be pressed. Okay, Echo. That's the passive, damaging abilities, blah blah blah. The target 3 nearby enemies grants you 30% move speed for 2 seconds and a 10% cooldown. Actually, this one, plain Echo. Glass cannon echo, so just like damage with this item, nuts because it's going to merge with the echo passive. When you hit 3 spells or whatever, you get the passive, you get the point. This is going to be actually nuts. Mythic passive grants to all other legendary items 5 magic penetration, so this is going to be more for those glass cannon builds. Now here, Night Harvest, 80 ability power, 250 health, 15 ability haste. The Reaping, damaging a champion deals an additional 125 to 200 plus 15 magic damage and grants you 25% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. I don't know. I think wait, against all legendary 5 ability haste. I don't think this is bad by any means, because it's also cheaper than this, but it has similar effects. But I would rather get this bad boy here. This bad boy here is to me it looks better. Rift Maker, Omni Wand, 80 ability power, 150 health, 15 ability haste, 15% Omni Wand. Corruption. For each second in champion combat, deal 3% bonus damage, max 15. At maximum strength, the bonus damage is dealt as true damage instead. Ooh, okay. Mythic passive. Against all other legendary items, 5% magic penetration. This is actually really, really good. Because in team fights, obviously you're gonna get the maximum strength. You're gonna implement all the damage that you can, and you're gonna start to do true damage. So again, really good item versus tanks also. And I'm starting to get kind of like a vibe about the AP champions. So far, what do you think about those? I think the AP champions now have more things in possession. They can build for whatever they like, and this is really amazing. They can build to do more damage. Now they can also build to get more movement speed. They will have more mana, but also they will have actually stuff that will kill tanks. Back in the days, or actually when I'm making this video, we are still at the patch of season 10, so we still don't have those items. It's not like AP champions are struggling against tanks, but I think the tanks have the upper hand against AP champions. But those items are going to be amazing. I think they're going to be amazing. So those are my opinions about that. The one that it stands most out, it's I think this Protobelt one with this movement speed, amazing. This one is going to be abused by a lot of melee ability power champions, but not only that, by also others by looting, and they're going to be a lot of outplays. You're going to see a lot of team fights being won by this item. But I'm not saying any item is bad. Props to Riot Games, I like what I'm seeing so far. Now, Marksman Mythic items. And before I go into the Marksman Mythic items, I would love for Riot Games to make every item as broken as it can. Why? For the reason that I rather have everything broken, so everyone is having fun, the game is bloody, rather than just to nerf everything to ground and just have 1 or 2 items that are broken. Because then everyone starts to use them and the game becomes super one-dimensional. Now, Marksman mythical items. First, Gale Force. Okay, so it says here mobility. Okay, 55 attack damage, 20% attack speed, 20% critical strike. So this is kind of like the standard AD item. Now let's see here. Active Zephyr Strike. Dash in the target direction, firing 3 missiles at the lowest health enemy near your direction. Prioritizing champions. Deal a total of 180 to 315 plus 45 bonus magic damage, which is irrelevant because no one gets magic damage, but I can see why they put this for hybrid. Increase against low health targets up to 50. 90 seconds cooldown. And also mythic passive, gain all the legendary items 3% move speed. Okay, so first thing off about this is an item which feels good for ADCs, for a lot of ADCs that don't have a dash or don't have an escape, but I had to check the dash if it is a little bit or is a decent dash. If it is just a little bit, this item is going to be more used for dodging a skill or killing, finishing someone, or actually used by a hybrid champion. I don't see it as a super escape item that is gonna save now ADCs from now on. But again, I have to look at the dash. Now we move on. Immortal Shield Bow. Okay, survival burst, it says here. 50 attack damage, 15% attack speed, 12% critical strike chance, 12% lifesteal. I like the lifesteal. Lifeline, when you're taking, okay, so it has lifeline and get the shield, blah blah blah, gain lifesteal. Mythic passive, all legendary items, 5 damage and 50 health. Okay, I see this as a must on a lot of ADCs so far, because with other legendary items, you're gonna have one mythic item. So with other legendary items, you're gonna have most likely 4 legendary items, one myth item, and one pair of boots. So to have 4 items, you're gonna have 20 AD for free, which is nice, and also 200 health for free. So it increases the value. It says here 3.4 increases, but I'm also getting another vibe, which is that's why they lowered the damage here. We're seeing not a lot of damage here, 50, 55, because AD items used to be like 70, 80s. So here 50, I can see why they put that. Now moving on to the anti-tank. Kraken Slayer, 60 attack damage, 25% attack speed, 20 critical strike chance. Bring it down is the passive. Every third auto deals an additional 80 plus 30 bonus true damage. God bless Riot Games. This item is designed for Vayne players, which I'm one of them. Amazing. Props to Riot Games, thank you. I hope they will not nerf this in the first week. Let's see how this one will go. Myth passive grants all other legendary items 10% attack speed. Amazing. Amazing. I think for attack speed users, which most of attack speed champions or champions that scale into late game, you have Jinx. Well, you can say Caitlyn through, but you have Jinx, you have Ashe, you have Vayne, stuff like that. Kai'Sa, they all like and love attack speed. So pairing attack speed also with this every third auto, it will be insane. So Kai'Sa, Vayne, amazing. So we just have 3 items. Okay, ADCs will not get the same love as mid laners, but we're used to this. At least it's not nothing. So again, props to Riot Games, I like it. So we have one for tanks, to kill tanks, which I think is going to be used against everyone. We have this one, which is the standard one. I think this is what most of the people are going to go. This is a safe item. It's consistent, it gives value, everything is good. And we have this one here, which is again, I don't think this item is going to be used defensively as more as offensively. Either way, that's about that. So far about Marksmans, I feel like they were around the table and they said like, okay, ADC haven't got any love in a bit, let's give them a little bit to play with. But I can see this item being a broken item. So far, this looks nice. Now we move on to the tank mythic item. 3.2k in terms of gold, 350 in terms of health, 25 armor, 50 magic resist, and 15 ability haste. Active pursuit. Gain 75 movement speed towards an enemy or enemy turrets for 4 seconds. God damn, this is Trick 2G all over again. Once near an enemy or after 4 seconds, a shockwave is imitated that slows nearby champions by 40% for 2 seconds, 98% cooldown. So this is a mix of I cannot remember the right name of the items that they removed, but there was an item just like this mixed with a random summon. I like it, I think it's good. Another passive, Immolate, deals 20 to 40 plus 1% bonus magic damage per second to nearby enemies, increased by 50% against minions and monsters. Okay, I see tank junglers returning to League of Legends. Again, I said that I see tank junglers returning to League of Legends. Mythic passive grants all over legendary items 5% tenacity and slow. Ooh, that's gonna be quite big. And for people who say tank junglers are still in the meta, I don't think so. The main champions are being played are Graves, Evelynns, those Echoes. You have the standard bruisers, stuff like that. Nidalist. Sunborn Aegis. Okay, so we have a new name for Sunfire King. 450 health, 30 armor, 30 magic resist, 15 ability haste. Immolate again. It feels like, oh, okay. It's different. Deals 20 magic damage per second on to nearby enemies, increased to 50% against minions and monsters, damaging enemy champions or epic monster with this effect adds a stack, increasing subsequent immolate damage by 12% for 5 seconds, max 6 stacks. Okay, another good item which can be used into jungle. But what do you think about this? Maybe you can rush it as a first item on the jungle, but on top lane I think it's gonna be pretty nice. Okay, at maximum they stack, so your attacks explode around you, burning nearby enemy for you. Immolate damage for 3 seconds. Okay, all other legendary items, 5 ability haste. Okay, not bad. I think this is really decent. It gives damage to the tanks, especially in late game where fights will happen and the tank will not die instantly. This is going to be quite nice. Frostbite Gauntlet. Okay, 3.2k also, 350 in terms of health, 50 armor, 25 magic resist, so this is more armor related, 15 ability power, deal blah blah blah. Was this the same? Bonus magic damage, yes, bonus magic damage, yes, so it is exactly the same. Frostbite, did we saw this one? No. Attacks create a frost field for 1 point. Okay, this as used to be, it slows 30%. Oh, okay, this is actually really nice. It gains all the legendary items, 100 health and 7.5 size. Okay, this is actually really nice. So again, you're gonna have most likely 4 legendary items, and you're gonna get 400 health, and also the size is gonna be really nice to see. You're gonna see now tanks actually being tanks and big juggernauts. Assassin mythic items. Now we move to assassin. But so far, what do you think about the tanks? Tanks, so you have one really tanky item here. You have a tank which is more related to the damage, and also you have a tank item that is again for utility and for those big beefy Mundo champs. So that's about that. Again, so we have 3 mythic items for tanks, 3 for marksmen, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for mages. Mages getting that payday. Okay, all good. Now assassins. Dustblade, 18 lethality, 25 ability haste, which is equal to 20% cooldown. Okay, that's decent. Attacking a champions deal an additional 75. Okay, that's a lot. 75 in physical damage, that's a lot. Plus 30 bonus physical damage, and slows them for 99% for 0.25 seconds. This 0.25 seconds in League of Legends will fucking feel like 25 seconds. Okay. For 15% cooldown, this is actually nuts. When when a champion that you have damaged within the last 3 seconds die, this cooldown is refreshed and you become in. Wait, let me read this again. When a champion that you have damaged within the last 3 seconds dies, this cooldown is refreshed and you become invincible for 1.5 seconds. So now we're gonna transform Talon into a bike? What? Damn, okay. Well, this is actually broken in my eyes. It's freaking broken. Why? Because I'm not saying, oh, now the assassins are gonna kill ADCs much easier, blah blah blah. I'm gonna say assassins will kill whoever is not a tank, super easy, and will have a way to get out of there. This is actually nuts. I want to see how this will play into the game. Now we have here also Eclipse. Okay, 55 attack damage, 18 lethality, 10 Omni Womp. Moonstrike, hitting a champion with 2 separate attacks or abilities within 1.5 seconds and deals an additional 10% max health physical damage. Jeez. Grants you 30% movement speed and a 150 plus 40% bonus shield. Okay, for range is a little bit less. For 2 seconds. 6 seconds the cooldown of the item and 12 for range champions. Actually this one I can see this as a core item on a Draven. Draven will benefit this a lot. And also all legendary items will get an armor penetration. So I can see this as a item that you can use also on ADCs. So this is nice. Brawler Claw, okay. 60 damage, 21 lethality. Okay, this seems a little bit more damage oriented. 10 ability haste, active from the shadows. Dash through target's enemy, dealing 100 plus 30 bonus physical damage. For the next 3 seconds, you deal 15% increased damage to the target. Gain all other legendary items 5 lethality. Okay, this is really good. Again, it's going to be hard for someone to choose between those 3 items, but for most part, assassins will go for Dustblade and this item here. I think those 2 items are really good. So far about assassins, I think assassins so far with what I'm watching here, I'm not gonna jinx it, like kinda like won the lottery, kinda, because right now assassins were not shining that much. You had more mages or control mages who shove left and right and they tried to take over the map, so it's nice to see that. Now here, support mythic items. Okay, we have for supports now Shurelia, 350 health, 25 ability haste, 5% movement speed, and base mana regen. No one cares about that. Okay, grants you and nearby allies 40% decay move speed for 4 seconds and an additional 60 to 100 magic damage on the next 3 attacks or ability. It's okay, so this here it's really good, but why did they make this magic damage? I think they made this as a magic damage because they were too frightened of this item being broken. ADC is actually doing so much damage, so they made it as magic damage. So I think when a support is with mage, this is going to be really good. And also gain all other legendary items 2.5 move speed. Okay, not bad. Moonstone. Okay, we have this item, 40 ability power, 200 health, 25 ability haste, and 100 base mana regen. Okay, vital stream. When affecting champions with attacks or abilities in combat, restore 30 to 60 ally health to the most wounded nearby ally. Each second spent in combat with champions increases this healing effect by 37.5 to a maximum of 150. Okay, so I think this is gonna be the core item, but I have to read also 2 more. Okay, support also getting a little bit more love. Okay, this looks really good, and also 5 ability haste. So here we have the mandate, Imperial Mandate, 40 ability power, 200 health, 25 ability haste, the mana. Abilities that slow or immobile. Shit. Cannot read this. Champions deal 60 to 100 bonus magic damage. Okay, so this is pretty decent for those magic support champions that are also aggressive, and marks them for 4 seconds. Allied champions damaging detonates the mark, dealing an additional 60 to 100 ally magic damage and granting you both 30% movement speed for 2 seconds. 6 seconds per champion. Okay, so actually I can see this as a good item. I can see this as a really good item, and it reminds me when this was a support item where you can click it and you get to run fast. So that's not bad. And also it gives other legendary items 15 ability power. This is going to be really good for karma for champions like that. And yeah, Locket of Iron Solari, one of my favorite items in League of Legends so far. But now let's see what they have done to this item. 200 health, 25 ability haste, 30 armor, 30 magic resist. Not bad. Okay, active. It has an active. Grant nearby allies 250 to 420 shield. I see what you did there, Riot. Decaying over 2.5 seconds, so it decays. Not bad. So it's not like just removing. Grants nearby allied champions 5 armor and magic resist. I think it was as same as it right now. Can all over legendary items 2 armor magic resist increase to iron armor. Okay, not bad. So far, what do you think about the support items? Again, supports now have way much more tools. There is no more like, oh, I'm support, I cannot carry, my ADC is dog shit, or my teammates or whatever. With those items, I think supports can actually make a difference, not only in the bot lane but also in the whole game, because you're gonna have champions now which have unique mythic items. So you're not gonna have like two same supports with same items or same playstyle. Now your support might have something that the enemy support will never have, and you can abuse it. So actually champions now compared to those items will determinate games even though the game are not being started yet. So again, that's a major key. I like what Riot is doing here, and I hope support players, no disrespect, will start to use the head more and will start to benefit more from those things. Because I can honestly, no joke, I can honestly see a lot of support champions being played on other lanes with those things. Now talking about fighter mythic items. Okay, so here we have Trinity Force. Wait, unique mythic. Okay, so we have Trinity Force. They have done this as a mythic item. Okay, grants movement speed, blah blah blah, same as it used to be. 200 health, no mana though. Okay, so remove the mana. 3333, I like the gold. Okay, we have also this one which I cannot pronounce. 50 attack damage, 20% attack speed, 300 health, 10 ability haste. Okay, now lunge a short distance and deal 110% physical damage to a nearby enemy, slowing them down by 60, decaying over 2 seconds. Nimble, dealing physical damage, grants 20 move speed for 2 seconds. It's increased to 60 on unit kills. This is really good for fighters in the top laners, for those Darius players, for Renekton's, for Wukongs, a lot of champions like that. It's going to be really good. Now you have here Gore Drinker. Okay, let's see this one. 45 attack damage, 400 health, 20 ability haste, 150 base health regen. Okay, this is also active. Thirsting Slash, deal 110 physical damage, just like here, percentage to nearby champions, and restoring 220 plus 12 missing health. Okay, this is actually another good item for each champion hit. Damn, Darius is getting that low. Okay, 15 reduced by ability haste. Aggression, gain 1% attack damage for each 5% missing health. Max 15. Oh my god, those. Whew. Damn. Okay, let's read this one here. Divine, 40 attack damage, 400 health, 20 ability haste, spell blade. After using an ability, your next attack is enhanced with an additional 8% target max health physical damage. If the target is a champion, restore, and it doesn't say anything else. This is also another good item. Now, new legendary items. Okay, let's see here. So we have Chainsword. Okay, this is again legendary item. 45 attack damage, 200 health, 15 ability haste, cursed. So it applies grievous wounds to enemy champions for 2 seconds. If the target is below 50%, the effect is increased to 60. Good shit, good shit. Finally, Riot actually doing an item which is specific to counter Soraka, to counter those Mundo players, to counter those insane heal champions. So finally, we have an item that is actually really good against those. It's not like we didn't have much, because you could bought Morello, you could have bought Exusion Calling, but now 60%. It will put them not out of the game, but it will make them a 2.7k champion. That's how I see it. Now when I see Soraka, I can see her as still strong because of the items, but with this item here, I know that Soraka is not going to be that factor that is going to win the game by itself. But before I talk about the legendary items, my opinion on fight mythic items, I think super good. It's really amazing how now the champions in the top lane, those fighters, will feel even stronger. So far I think this is actually in spot number 1, if I'm not being too silly, but I think, yeah, this is number 1 spot in terms of mythic items. Here now, shit, Chemtech, I think, yeah, that's how it's pronounced. 45 ability power, 15 ability haste, 100 base mana regen, cursed, blah blah blah, grievous wounds. Okay, so now we have the same stuff, but for AP. I don't understand why the fuck we get cooldown. I don't like cooldown here. I would appreciate it if you could have got like something, maybe like attack speed. Attack speed would have been better, but cooldown, not the end of the world. Let's see here. Cosmic Drive, 60 ability power, 200 health, 30 ability haste. This is really good. Spell Dance, dealing damage with abilities grants 10 plus 20 ability haste, icon move speed for 4 seconds. Another decent item that I think people will buy a lot for the cooldown. Horizon Focus, just 100 raw ability power, damaging a champion with a non-target ability over 750 range or immobilizing them, reveals them and increase their damage taken from you by 10% for 6 seconds. This is really good. What comes in my mind first, again, you have Zera, you have Vel'Koz, you have those long range champions which benefits for this a lot. So this is actually really nice. So now here, anti-shielding, this is another item here. Serpent Fang, 60 attack damage, 18 lethality, shield breaker attacks and spells deal 50 plus 40% bonus additional physical damage to shield targets. Okay, this is really good for those shield champions. This is another counter. So far the image that I'm getting from this kind of patch is just counters. This is turning, and I love it. This is kind of turning into that those Pokemon games back in the day, where maybe they are still the same, but where, for example, electricity counters water, water counters fire, and you get the point. So everything has a counter, so it's kind of like a circle. So I love it so far. Now we have another item here, 45 attack damage, 30 armor penetration, 20 ability haste, damaging ability slow to enemies by 30% for 1 second. Okay, that's really good. But does this have a cooldown, or how this one is? Anyway, this is kind of like the last whisper. The collector, okay, burst damage. Okay, now let's see here. 45 attack damage, 25%, no, 25% critical strike, 18 lethality, contract killer. Dealing damage that would leave an enemy below 5% health. Executes them. Wait, what? Again, dealing damage that will leave an enemy below 5% health, executes them. Wow, okay, so we have mini pike version on item. Champion skills grant an additional 25 gold. This is actually really good. I think this is really, really amazing. So now, if you ever thought that you're gonna escape or survive as that ult, buckle up. You ain't. You just open the shop and you scroll down for a good item. Okay, let's see. Wardstone upgrade 40, ability haste 10, move speed 10% movement control. This item can store up to 3 purchase control. Okay, this is really good too. So you can now hold 3 control words. This is kind of like that. What's this called? That butterfly effect. Why? This will speed up the game quite a bit, because in higher divisions, support players had to recall, get 2 control wards, come back, get 2 control wards, come back. Now they can hold 3 control wards, which will make them stay more in the map. The more they are in the map, the more fights are gonna happen. So maybe in lower divisions there's gonna be like whatever item that will never be bought, but it's gonna be insanely good for higher division players. Increase your stealth ward and control wards placements capped by... Wow. Wow, okay, I see you right, Nice, I love this. So again, now you can actually place 2 control wards. God bless, that's amazing. Now we're gonna move from... When you play against a good player, a good support player, you have your map on cameras, like light top, big brother type shit. Now we're gonna move from big brother type shit to more like government type shit. So again, this is gonna be insanely good. People are gonna, the skilled people, when they're smurfing on support play, on support role, they're gonna install lights. They're gonna install lights on the enemy jungle, and everything is gonna be light the fuck on. So this is actually insane and really good. I like it. Quick Blade, 60 attack damage, 20% critical strike, 30 ability haste. Okay, your critical strikes and attack reduce your non-ultimate ability cooldown by 20% of the remaining cooldown. Okay, this is really good. So let's say you're playing Yasuo and you have full crit strike and you also have ability haste. This is gonna be insanely good. You're gonna have Qs like every 1 second, I feel like. But I have to see that. Okay, leg plates. Okay, 35 attack damage, 200 health, 35 magic resist. Remove all crowd control debuffs and gain 40% tenacity and 40% slow resistance for 3 seconds. Okay, so this is kind of like the new Quicksilver Slash. Okay, yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty decent. Now you get health. It used to get lifesteal on the Mercurial or whatever it's called, but now it's pretty decent. Honestly, I would love to have again lifesteal, but health is not bad. And we have also here the last item, Staff of Flowing Water, 60 ability power, 10% heal and shield power. Okay, that's decent. Let's see, 100 base mana, no one cares. Healing or shielding an ally grants you both 15 move speed and 20 to 40 ability power for 3 seconds. Again, Soraka now is gonna... That's why they're adding the item to counter Soraka. Because with this item here, now imagine Soraka healing a person that is low HP. You're gonna have Soraka moving super fast. And now she's gonna move even more faster, and the target who is low HP is gonna move also faster. So again, they're gonna kind of like help each other to get out of the bad scenario. So again, pretty decent item. New jungle items. Okay, let's see here. Dorians. Okay, 8% Omnibomb versus monsters. Damaging monsters, burn them. Blah blah blah. Smiting 5 times consumes this item and upgrades to Immolating Smite. Killing monsters, bonus experience, blah blah blah. Okay, the usual stuff also here. But I think this is the red smite, this is the blue smite, so not so bad. So those were the new items, the mythic items and also the legendary items. What do you think so far? I think Riot have done an amazing job with what I'm reading. I have to play the game in order to understand what's going on and what's popping, but I doubt that it is not going to take too much from the league community to find the most broken things and to abuse them in the rift. So I think now, with what I'm reading, you having a chance to play a champion however you like, and it removes that old playstyle when you had to look what is this pro player building, and the pro player always had the same build. Now you cannot build every time the same. You have so much to pick and choose. Now I can see almost every champion or the majority of the champion being played, because you have almost everything for everything. So again, this is amazing. I think we're gonna see new metas, we're gonna see new playstyles being more, we're gonna see a more bloody game. I think everything is designed for you to, again, kill more targets or have more things in your hands while you're fighting. I don't like the ability haste. I think the ability haste, it's whatever. I love the cooldown. Percentage is as easy as it gets, just percentage. But yeah, if you look in that sense, when you have 100 ability haste, it's going to be really good, because now you have 50% cooldown. But yeah, that's about that one. How do I rank them? First off, I'm gonna rank the fighter items as rank S. Then rank A, I'm gonna put in support items with assassin items, I think. Yes, assassin items. And also mage items. And then rank B, I'm gonna put the tank items with ADC items. That's how I see it. And I know that maybe the tank items will come and be an S rank, but I don't think it's because of that. I think tanks are usually strong because of how they are meant to be played. They are meant to kill others by pretty much lasting longer and just like not dying. And yeah, that's kind of like about the items and new items. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was kind of like, again, giving my thoughts, reading, choking on names, butchering names. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's about the video. So the last thing, I'm gonna try my best to upload even more videos. I'm gonna try to make those serious, which I was talking in the beginning of the video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. You can share it with your friends. Give me your opinions on the items of what you feel is going to be the most broken, which category of those you like more, the size and stuff like that, or what champions you play and which of your champions are going to benefit more. For me, what I'm looking up to, it's this bad boy here, Kraken Slayer. He's going to make my vein feel like she's on crack. It's going to be amazing. Let's see how it goes. Until next time, stay safe, guys, and peace.